Okay, I'm kind of starting in the middle here, guys, but I thought I started working on this and then I thought, oh, I should film this in case these turn out because I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. But I'm trying to make little Valentine's cards, but ATC size. Actually, they're a little smaller than ATCs because I'm going to use a background too. But there, let's see. Where should I start? So this is watercolor paper. This is the same notebook. I probably should have taken out the paper. Oh well. It's a notebook full of 140-pound watercolor paper. And so I taped it off to get 2x3 sections. Well, these are. The rest are just odd shaped pieces, but I figured I'd paint those anyway. So it was I had to think a little bit, use brain to tape them off because first I measured from like the edge of where the coils are, so I'll cut off right there, and so from there to 2 inches down, and I measured just, I marked a few spaces along that, and then along that line, and then I put a piece of tape down. And then I measured from the other side of the tape, because on this side it's 2 inches from there to there, but then I got to account for the width of the tape, so I couldn't mark the whole page all at the same time. So I had to tape down a row and then measure from this side of the tape 2 inches down, tape down a row, then measure from this side, etc., etc. And then the same for 3 inches. I started at this edge and went that way, so I got like 3 and almost a half. This is a 9x12 piece of paper, so I got 9 2x3 pieces out of it with this tape, and the tape's kind of skinny. Let's see, how skinny is it? I had a ruler here a second ago. There it is. Okay, this tape is, not a convenient number. It's 1 2.5/8. I don't know how to measure that, but anyway, whatever your tape is, just measure from, the other side of it. Hopefully this is making sense. Okay, so whatever size your tape is, you don't need to measure the tape, just put your first strip down and then measure from the other side of it. Okay, so then I started painting randomly with my watercolors, and I'm modeling this after a video that I can't remember her name. The Creative Cove is her channel, and I watch her a lot. She is really good at drawing and watercolor too, and has lots of fun projects that she does. And so I am trying this. I feel very much like a novice watercolor person. So I wasn't going to film this because I thought, well, if it doesn't turn out good. But then I thought, you just won't see it. If I don't like the results, you'll never see this video. But hopefully it'll turn out fun. So this is like the first stage to making the cards. And I am just randomly putting Valentine type colors down, and like some of these sections I'm trying to pool water and then put color in it. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to follow what she was doing in her video. I love how this dries, like she was talking about, if you have the patience to let a pool of water with color in it dry, it can turn out really cool, and that I would say is really cool. So I'm trying to just play and see how it comes out. And then the next stage will be after it's dry, then I will stamp it and probably punch a heart somewhere in the card. And then find a good background, and then you'll be able to see the background color through the heart that's punched in the paper. And yeah, so I'll just paint these a little more, and then we'll have to wait for them to dry. So I thought I'd take you along on at least part of my painting journey. I really like watercolor, I don't feel confident doing it. Oh, this one doesn't have any pink. Need pink. And water. Yeah, it probably would have been smart if I had cut the page out of the book and then taped down the whole page. I definitely would have had the same amount of room because I've got extra over here. I probably still would have gotten 9 cards 2 by 3 inches, which is what I wanted. I'm not sure who these are going to be for. I think mostly for my local art group. I'm in an art group that meets monthly. We've been doing it for I think we figured out recently that we've been doing it for 15 years. Something like that. Oh, it might be longer, actually. I can't remember now. But we get together monthly. We do ATCs, artist trading cards, and we come up with themes for each month. And you can either do the theme or do whatever you want. If you feel like doing something different, that's fine. People are not upset at that. So, yeah, it's a fun group, and I really like getting together with these ladies. They're all ladies. I think we need some more red. Let's put some more water down some of these. So I'm going to give them to those ladies, and then maybe my sisters. Although I might make a bigger card. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a little card for them. Why not? They know what artist trading cards are. I have educated them. So yeah, that might be fun. It's always fun to get a card, right? Especially if it's handmade. Ooh, that looks a little bloody. I hope not. I need some water. Yeah. I'll just flick some. Let's flick some red around. Throw some pink in this bloody mess. What do you guys think? Oh, I need some red down here. I'm asking you like you can answer in real time. As if you can answer. Yeah. I need some water. And now I have to add more pink to it because that's too much red. Goodness. Wow, that's a big puddle. Oh, this one needs more paint, definitely. Put some water here. Oh, pink. That's what I was doing. And darker pink. I can see how people get really messy watercolor paints, you know, because I want to jump around between colors and I'm not really paying attention to oh, I should wash my brush between colors. Whatever, right? You're supposed to make a mess. Is it art if you don't make a mess? I don't know. Oh. Yeah, that's what I want. It's hard to like get a puddle of water and then get color and put it in the puddle because it's like, how do I get it off my brush into the puddle? I don't know. Maybe the brush has to be as wet as the puddle. Maybe that's my problem. I don't know. I know she did another longer video about her process because she was doing some other cards. I'll have to watch that. And I'll put a link to her channel below because it's worth checking out if you haven't. Oh, and there I have a hair, which is either from the paintbrush or a dog. Could be either. You've got two dogs, and one of them I'm calling Pigpen lately because it's like mud season here, and she just doesn't even notice how much mud she's tracking in. So that's kind of fun. Dots, pink dots. This doesn't look good. I don't like that. We need to do something with that. Maybe make a pink puddle over here. Where was I? Sometimes I forget which spot I was working on when I go from here to there and then back. I must be tired. Get the edge there. Yeah, one thing she said was to make the edges look nice, make sure you have paint right up to the edges of the piece. could leave some white space in here, but I tend to not. How about here? This is actually pretty fun. I've been doing lots of abstract type painting or drawing lately because I'm doing Cool Kooky Creatures February prompts, which is she's calling abstractuary, and that's been super fun. It's making me realize I don't play enough in my art. I like make a plan and then follow the plan. Need more spontaneous play, I think. Where else? Oh yeah, we were working on that. Well, still not sure. Now I got both jars of water dirty again. I'm such an expert. Okay, where else? Well, let's just do something with that. That was better. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that now and then come back to it when it's all dry. Okay, so this is what it looks like dry. I really like it. It's very vibrant colors. So now I'm going to go and cut this out of the book. Cut this page out and then take off the tape and cut these into little squares. And then I'll be back. Okay, so I've cut them all out. I have some with 4 borders, some with 3 borders, and some with no borders. It's just the way it worked out. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is stamp, and this is the same thing that she did on the Creative Cove, was stamp with a script stamp. So that is my script stamp, and I've just got some permanent black ink. I'm just gonna kind of do a little here, a little there. Like that. That looks good. And then I've got some other stamps here I may use. Got a little robot with the heart. Thought that would be cute. This one could be Christmas or it could be anything, I think. And then I have this cute tiny little chair. It's actually a Mary Engelbreit design. And a little tiny quail. So I'll try, I'll see what works from those after I get some of this stamping done with the script. Do a little different spot. And that should dry pretty much instantly since it's permanent ink, not pigment. I think it looks neat. I like it. I always like script like this that you can't really read. Because it's funny, I don't like words on my art, like dream or whatever. Most words I just do not like on my art. But script that you can't really read looks cool. Or like shorthand, which I can't read. So that's probably why I think it looks cool. And I just have a piece of scrap paper underneath. Okay, and then I did cut out some colored papers that would go good with these paint colors. Oops. And one more. I do have some extra little pieces that are not as big as these. Not sure what I'll do with them yet. They're just littler pieces, but I don't think I'll stamp them right now. I think I'll just focus on working on these. So let's see. I think this might be too big. Yeah. So let's do some robots. This is the first time I've used this actually. Yeah, that looks good. That's cute. It is kind of a mix of messy stamping and neat stamping, but that's okay. There, I got both of his feet that time. These littler ones, I think I'll just do a bird. Maybe a bird up here and a chair down there. Ooh, that needed more ink, but I have to leave it now. No, that was a little too much ink. That's okay. think it still looks good. And I'll probably get a like a gold pen or something on the edges, especially for these little ones. And I've also got out like some stickles and some crystal drops. That's what they're called, yeah. Which I haven't used yet. I've had this for a while, but I haven't used yet. And then some liquid pearls. And I tested out, I tested these out on just a little scrap of watercolor paper. And you can see the stickles, even though they say non-settling on the bottle, they settled. Those are pretty flat. Those first ones, the hot pink ones. The gold ones are the liquid pearls, and then the crystal drops are the ones that stood up the most. That's after about an hour, I think. So I'm not sure which I'll use yet. We'll see. Okay, let's go back to the robot. Boy, I couldn't have lined that up better if I had tried. Put a little bird up there, up there. And then maybe I'll punch. Yeah, I gotta find somewhere to punch because I have this heart punch. Gotta find somewhere that it will reach to punch. Okay, that. And robot. Okay.
Okay, we go now.
One more. I think that's a good amount of stamping. All right, let's see. Yeah, maybe I should have planned this a little better. But I could punch right in the middle of the script. Let's try that. Well, that looks fun. I'll save that. And then I'll put it on the background like this. So there's a little bit of a border. I think that looks cool. All right. I'm going to go ahead and glue that one down. Let's see. I will use thicker glue. Oh, I hope you don't have to clean this out. Oh, ugh. Man, these glues are a pain sometimes. Really. coming out. Okay, now shit. What the heck? Oh man, I'm making a mess. That is a needle, and now I have glue all over it. Probably should have used a pin instead of a needle. Oh, there's glue in the eye of the needle. Oh well. Oh my God, here, really? Okay, I think that looks good. And let's try some of these drops. Do I want to use any pen? I don't know. I like that. Okay. So, pink dots. Maybe a sparkly pen. Okay, I got my sparkly pens. I gotta be careful not to mash those dots. Let's see if these mash. No, those are pretty sturdy. Like I said, after an hour, that's good. That won't take all night. Let's see if the pearl drops. Those are pretty sturdy too. It's just the sparkly ones that are flat. Okay. I've got a gold pen, a pink sparkly pen. Another pink sparkly pen. I don't have any red. Not really. There's more pink. does not match at all what I have going on there. That one's getting pretty low. Gold is always nice. Pink, yes, yes, pink. I am thinking of going around the inside of this circle. I'm just tracing around the inside of that punched out area. That looks really nice. Okay. Do I want to do any more? I was considering going around the edge of where the paint is. That is pretty dark and it's flat. I don't think I'll use that either. So it's just down to these two. I'm just going to color in a little bit of the chair stamp. And maybe the bird's wing. Okay. What else? I don't know. I just feel like some little gold lines. More dots. More dots. Okay, I think that's good enough. So there's one done. And I will finish up. So that, I mean, that gives you an idea of what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of these and then I'll show you the finished products. Okay. Okay, so I'm almost done. I've just got these three to finish. So I decided that I would use the punched out heart, and I colored around the edge of it with my gold pen, and then I stuck it back on somewhere else on the card. And then you can see I've used the pink sparkly pen to fill in a little bit of the heart there, to outline it and make a smaller heart inside it. And then I just did like some little doodly things with the gold pen, colored in little parts of the robot, and used the pink sparkle pen on the robot's heart. And let's see, I think I'm done with this. I need this. I'm just kind of outlining like different, oh no, it's not this. It's not the pen, I keep forgetting. It's this, it's the stickles. because they're nice and glittery. So I'm kind of outlining different sections of the card, you know, where the colors change. Like let's do one here in the on the robot's face. And I've done some down here already. Let's do a little more over here. Maybe some right here. Okay. Let's see this one. I really like how this one turned out, the paint. It looks really nice. I think it looks best when there's just different sections of color and they're not all the same shape or size. This makes it look more abstract. Hey, maybe this is my Valentine's abstractuary card. At least the painting part. Yeah, I really like how this looks. It's so sparkly, so glittery. A little down here. Yeah, sometimes it takes me a while to do this, but it's fun. I think that one's good. Okay, one more. Oh, I have been using the the pink pen some on the quail too. Oh, where else? Face. Okay. So, if you watch the Creative Cove, if you watch her Valentine's cards video, you'll see that her cards are totally different than mine. They probably have two things in common. One is watercolors, and two is the script, the unreadable script. And that's about it, I think. Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay. So that is done. Now I'm going to do these drops, the crystal drops. Okay. Just doing little dots. Pretty much the same place on every card. Some on the top and some on the side. Ooh, that was a little messy. Oh well. It's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. These drops do stand up really well. And even when you're like stretching it to make it let go, it seems to pull back in that string, so there's not a big mess. Okay, so that is done. I love this lid, it's so cute. Makes it look so fancy. Okay, and then a little bit of this. Maybe some more dots. Smaller dots. Just make a little line coming out from his antenna. Just 'cause. Let's see. And I think this is the last step, and then I'll show you the other ones I have done too. Yeah. Okay. Go away. Needle. See if I can do like a close up. Go. Whoop. Okay. There's a close up of those. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 6. Okay, I've got 6 more. That's right. That sounds right. And let's zoom back. You can see these. Hopefully you can see the sparkles. This was a really fun project. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I taped it too. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you make your own Valentine's cards, however you want to do it. Hopefully that gives you some ideas and shows you it's not too hard. Just use whatever fun supplies you have and some watercolors and see what you can come up with. Okay guys, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!